If the salt level in your brine tank isn't going down or your water softener isn't using salt, don't ignore it. This issue can directly impact the performance of your water softener and may prevent it from effectively softening your water. But here's the good news: you don't need to call a plumber right away. Most of the time, the solution is simple and something you can handle on your own. So let's break down all the reasons why your water softener is not using salt and give you actionable solutions to fix that. Reason 1. Salt bridge. A salt bridge is a hardened buildup of salt in your water softener's brine tank due to high humidity. This can prevent the salt from dissolving properly and stop the softener from functioning as it should. Here's how to fix it. Gently break the salt bridge using a broom handle or similar tool, being careful not to damage the tank. Scoop out the remaining brine using a shop vac or a bucket. Long-term fix. Buy casing for your softener to prevent humidity. Periodically inspect the brine tank to avoid salt bridges. Reason 2. Nozzle Venturi clogged. The nozzle venturi is a small component that creates suction to draw brine into the resin tank. If it's clogged with sediment or debris, the system cannot regenerate properly. As a result, the system may not use salt effectively. Here's how to fix it. Disassemble the nozzle venturi and clean it thoroughly using warm water and a brush. Don't use anything that will scratch the components. If any components are broken, replace them. Reason 3. Faulty regen settings. Regeneration settings in a water softener control how often and how long the system regenerates. If these settings are incorrect, the resin beads may not be recharged properly, leading to poor performance and inefficient salt use. Here's how to fix it. Check and adjust the regeneration settings based on your household's water usage. Test your water's hardness to input the right hardness setting. For details, check out our water softener programming guide. Reason 4. Wrong type or size of salt. Using the wrong type of salt, such as rock salt with impurities or oversized salt chunks, can lead to clogs and inefficient salt dissolution in the brine tank. Here's how to fix it. Replace the existing salt with high-quality salt pellets which dissolve better. Always use the manufacturer-recommended type of salt and monitor the tank for buildup or clogs. Reason 5. Too much salt or not enough water in brine tank. You shouldn't fill more than 3/4 of the brine tank with salt. Otherwise, there won't be enough water to form the brine solution. This will prevent salt from dissolving properly, forming salt mush. A clog in the brine tank's fill tube can lead to a lack of water in the brine tank. Here's how to fix it. Use a hand vacuum or a soft brush to remove the salt mush accumulated at the bottom of the brine tank. Then, initiate a manual regeneration cycle to reset the system. Inspect and clean components like the brine line and injector to ensure no clogs. Your brine tank should have 6 to 10 inches of water level height. If none of these fixes work, there are a few more steps you can take. Check for obvious things, like whether the system is plugged in or in bypass mode. Low water pressure can also be an issue. If you are using well water, consult a professional to see if you need to dig deeper. Start a manual regeneration cycle to reset the system. It can often bail you out of this problem. Contact your manufacturer if you still get stuck. I hope you'll fix your softener not using salt using the solutions listed in this video. But wait, what's this sound? Check out this video to know what noises are normal in a softener and when it indicates a problem.